I was recently the winner of one of Ovonic's battery giveaways, which has me really excited because I've seen their marketing, I've seen them pressing their product and pushing their product all over Facebook. I've seen people buying them, and I've even been researching people that have been buying them and using them. There's not a ton of data out yet. You know, one of the things I was really looking for was like Joshua Bardwell's take on Ovonic, and he may have some Ovonic batteries, I don't know, but I'm going to go ahead and give my highly uneducated, highly unscientific take on Ovonic's battery. So we're going to be taking a look at a couple batteries. First is the Ovonic. We're also going to be taking a look at the CNHL. And just for giggles, we are also going to be taking a look at a ThunderPower Adrenaline. Now, the ThunderPower Adrenaline is not brand new. These two batteries, brand new, never used. Here's the deal. You know, when you look at this Ovonic is small, okay? I've not seen many 1300 mAh batteries that are this size. So I'm going to be very curious how it comes in weight-wise and dimensionally, because, especially compared to this ThunderPower Adrenaline, because in the past, this was kind of my, my high-end battery, you know? These were just, they were cheap, and don't get me wrong, CNHLs are excellent performers. They're really robust in that, you know, they stand up to a lot of abuse. I have not successfully puffed a CNHL in 3 forevers. So when you look at all that, I just want to take it into consideration, okay? Now, with that said, these CNHL 1300 mAh batteries are very often the size of a 1500 mAh battery of another make. Right? And that's probably part of how they're getting some of that performance, and they're essentially just relabeling a larger battery to a smaller mAh and being able to get some more performance out of it, you know, close to the 100C and all that other stuff. So anyway, let's take a look. So for reference, here's our baseline. ThunderPower Adrenaline coming in at 152 grams. The Ovonic coming in a little bit heavier at 167 grams. And then for comparison, the CNHL coming in at 176 grams. Okay? Now when we look at the size of these things, let's take a look at this Ovonic here as compared to the CNHL. They are pretty much the same height. They are the same length. If anything, the Ovonic packs are just slightly longer, as you can see here up underneath the tape. Same height, same length, same width, so by a lot of ways, they are very, very close to these ThunderPower Adrenalines. They weigh just a little bit more, which reflects the slightly larger cell size here, but so close in so many other ways. And total length is really impressive because you can see they come in exactly the same size-wise. Now, a little explanation why I'm even talking about the ThunderPower Adrenaline in this discussion. As you can see, based on this frame, this is the floss style. When you take into consideration that it's probably running a GoPro, it's running some sort of antenna, it's running these different things, you can see that if I run the ThunderPower, I have more control over where my weight is distributed. When I run the CNHLs, I don't have that same control because the CNHLs are just so much larger. So, with the Ovonic, I get a lot of those same options for how I load out my center of gravity. So far, I'm really liking the way these look. And when you consider that they are $19 a pack before shipping right now, these are really, really looking like some good contenders. Now, something else I have not noticed on any other packs. If you look at the ThunderPower and the CNHL, coming out of one side of the battery, you have the main leads and the XT60s. Coming out of the other side, you have the balance leads. Now what this means is that as you try to orient certain things a certain way, that it can get tough to try to tie down your balance leads or to get everything situated in such a way that you can comfortably get all these situated on your quad. Okay, depending how you want to set it, where you want to tuck things, depending on if the balance leads have these little, yeah, whatever those are. It can just get tough, right? Look at the Ovonic. The balance leads come out the same side of the battery as the main leads. That's a little thing, but oh my God. I can see why these are going to be easier to place and strap down because, you know, I go ahead and stick these things on here. And you know what? Even if I'm putting them down on the bottom like this, holy crap, I didn't realize that earlier. I can get these things all tucked in and out of the way, and I could even have my balance lead hiding up there right behind my GoPro. Set that down this way and bring it up over the quad. Holy moly. And look how much wire that leaves dangling about. Boy, all of a sudden, I really like the way these Ovonics are looking. At least for the way I'm running my power wires on my floss style, it's looking real sharp with the power lines routing like this. I'm just not going to have power lead floating around, you know, ready to get eaten up by the props. All right, one more thing I want to take a look at here, just preliminarily. Now, keep in mind, these packs have not been broken. Keep in mind, these packs have not been broken in. I am not going to break them in. If you have any questions about what that means or what that is or how it affects these, go check out Joshua Bardwell's channel. He did some science to determine just how much good it does to break in these batteries, and it's not enough for me to worry about. But one thing I want to look at, brand new right out of the gates, is the internal resistance of the CNHL and the Ovonic batteries. So here we go. Both of these Ovonics are coming in at, you know, 6, 5, 5, and 5. All right. Now, let's check the CNHL just for comparison. Again, same price bracket, lighter, smaller, easier to balance out on your quad. 11, 7, 10, and 7. Brand new pack here, so it looks like there's more consistency in the cells. Now, after a couple runs, 3 to 6 charging and discharging cycles, it'll be interesting to see what the internal resistance is coming in as later. So, well, good deal. There's my initial thoughts looking at the Ovonic batteries compared to some other common contenders. I'm not necessarily considering these common, but it was worth throwing into the mix for comparison to the size because there aren't many batteries of this capacity that get down to this size. When compared to the CNHL, coming in smaller, coming in lighter, same MAH, same C rating, pretty much the same price, at least while they're running around for the $18, $19 per pack. So, Ovonic, I will be charging this tonight and this, and then we're going to go out tomorrow and run them, and we'll see what the preliminary results come in at for both of these. You guys remember to be safe and fly smart. Happy crashing.